What if the coins in your pocket, even the old, damaged ones, could be worth millions of dollars? In this video, we're uncovering the truth about 10 and 20 euro cent coins from countries like Italy and across the Eurozone, including rare mint errors, hidden details, and shocking cases where even bad condition coins have sold for unbelievable prices. First up, the 10 euro cent 2008 R coin from Italy is a standard circulation coin that forms part of the broader euro currency system introduced in the early 21st century, specifically after the adoption of the euro in 2002, which unified multiple European economies under a single monetary system and dramatically changed the way transactions were conducted across the continent, allowing people, businesses, and governments to operate more seamlessly across borders without the need for constant currency exchange. This particular coin, bearing the mint mark R, indicates that it was struck in Rome by the official Italian mint, the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato, an institution with a long and respected history in producing currency, stamps, and official documents for Italy, ensuring that each coin meets strict standards of weight, composition, and design, even though millions of such coins are produced each year to meet the demands of everyday commerce across the Eurozone. The obverse design of the Italian 10 euro cent coin is especially significant because it features the famous medieval structure Castel del Monte, a UNESCO World Heritage Site known for its perfectly symmetrical octagonal shape and its blend of cultural influences, reflecting the vision of Emperor Frederick II in the 13th century. This design choice is not random but rather part of a broader effort by Italy to showcase its artistic, architectural, and historical heritage through its coinage, turning even small denominations like the 10-cent coin into miniature ambassadors of national identity, allowing millions of people across Europe and beyond to encounter a piece of Italian history in their daily transactions, whether they are buying groceries, paying for transportation, or simply handling change in their wallets. In terms of physical characteristics, the coin is made from an alloy commonly referred to as Nordic gold, which, despite its name, contains no actual gold but instead consists primarily of copper along with smaller amounts of aluminum, zinc, and tin, giving it a distinctive golden yellow color that is both visually appealing and highly practical, as it resists corrosion, is difficult to counterfeit, and maintains its structural integrity over long periods of use. However, when a coin like this is described as being in bad condition, it means that it has been heavily circulated and subjected to years of wear and tear, resulting in visible scratches, dents, edge wear, fading of the design, and sometimes even discoloration caused by oxidation, dirt, or environmental exposure, all of which combine to reduce the coin's aesthetic quality and make it less attractive to collectors who typically prefer coins in higher grades such as extremely fine or mint state. The concept of coin grading is crucial in understanding the value of such a coin, as numismatists use a standardized scale to assess the condition of coins, ranging from poor where the coin is barely identifiable, to mint state where the coin appears as if it has just left the mint, and a 2008 R 10 euro cent coin in bad condition would generally fall into the lower end of this scale, meaning that key details like the sharp lines of Castel del Monte, the clarity of the inscriptions, re, and 2008, and even the edges of the coin may be significantly worn down or partially obscured, making it less desirable for serious collectors who are often willing to pay premiums only for coins that retain their original luster and detail. From a market perspective, the value of this coin in such a condition is typically very low, often limited to its face value of 0.10 euros or only slightly higher, because the coin is not rare and was produced in very large quantities, meaning that supply far exceeds demand in the collector's market. This is an important point to understand, especially in an age where online videos and social media posts sometimes exaggerate the value of ordinary coins, leading people to believe that they may possess hidden treasures when in reality most modern coins, especially those in poor condition, do not command high prices unless they have unique features such as minting errors, limited production runs, or historical significance tied to specific events. For individuals living outside the Eurozone, such as in Pakistan, this coin may hold a different kind of value, not as currency but as a collectible or educational item, representing a tangible connection to Europe and its monetary system, and for beginners in coin collecting, it can serve as an entry point into the hobby, offering an opportunity to learn about coin design, mint marks, metal composition, and the effects of circulation on physical objects, even if the coin itself is not financially valuable. Over time, collectors often develop a deeper appreciation for such coins, not because of their price but because of the stories they tell about economic systems, cultural identity, and the movement of money across borders and through countless hands. The reverse side of the coin, which is standardized across all Eurozone countries, features the denomination, 10 euro cent, along with a stylized map of Europe, symbolizing unity and cooperation among member states, and while this design is consistent, it too can suffer from wear in heavily circulated coins, leading to a loss of detail that further diminishes the coin's visual appeal. Nevertheless, even in bad condition, the coin remains a functional piece of currency within the Eurozone, demonstrating the durability and practicality of its design, as it continues to circulate and fulfill its role in everyday transactions despite years of use. In a broader sense, the 2008 10 euro cent coin can be seen as a small but meaningful artifact of modern economic history, reflecting the success of the euro as a unifying currency and the role of national mints like the Istituto Poligrafico e Zecca dello Stato in producing reliable and standardized coinage, while also highlighting the importance of condition and rarity in determining value within the field of numismatics. Although a worn example may not be worth much in monetary terms, it still carries cultural, historical, and educational significance, reminding us that even the most ordinary objects can have stories to tell if we take the time to examine them closely and understand the context in which they were created and used. Next up, the 20 euro cent 2010 RF coin is a standard circulation coin issued by France as part of the broader monetary system of the euro, which was introduced to unify the economies of multiple European nations and simplify trade, travel, and financial transactions across borders. The letters RF on the coin stand for République Française, clearly identifying the issuing nation and reflecting the strong tradition of national identity embedded in euro coin designs, where each participating country is allowed to feature its own symbols and artistic styles on one side of the coin while maintaining a common reverse design shared by all members of the Eurozone, thereby balancing unity and individuality within the same currency system that is used daily by hundreds of millions of people. The obverse side of the French 20 euro cent coin is known for its elegant and symbolic depiction of Marianne, the national emblem of France, representing liberty, reason, and the values of the French Republic. This artistic design was created by engraver Laurent Joriot and is characterized by fine lines, flowing hair, and a sense of motion that conveys strength and freedom, while the surrounding inscriptions include RF and the year 2010, all of which together form a visually striking composition that reflects both modern design principles and deep historical meaning, making even a small denomination coin like this one an important cultural artifact as well as a practical tool for everyday commerce. In terms of physical composition, the 20 euro cent coin is made from Nordic gold, an alloy consisting mainly of copper along with aluminum, zinc, and tin, which gives the coin its distinctive golden color and ensures durability, resistance to corrosion, and ease of recognition. Despite the attractive appearance, it is important to understand that this material does not contain any real gold and therefore does not contribute intrinsic value to the coin, meaning that its worth is determined primarily by its face value and, in rare cases, by its collectability, which depends heavily on factors such as condition, rarity, and the presence of minting errors. When discussing a coin described as being in bad condition, it is essential to consider what this actually means in practical terms, as coins in circulation are subject to constant handling, friction, and environmental exposure, all of which gradually wear down their surfaces and details. A 2010 French 20-cent coin in poor condition may exhibit deep scratches, worn edges, flattened design elements, discoloration due to oxidation or dirt buildup, and a general loss of the sharpness that characterizes newly minted coins, with the image of Marianne becoming less defined and the inscriptions less legible, while the reverse side, featuring the denomination, 20 euro cent, and a map of Europe, may also show significant wear, reducing the overall visual appeal and making the coin less attractive to collectors who typically prefer well-preserved examples. From a numismatic standpoint, the value of a 2010 RF 20 euro cent coin in bad condition is generally very low, often equal to its face value of 0.20 euros or only slightly higher. Because the coin was produced in large quantities and is not considered rare. This is a crucial point to emphasize, as many people mistakenly believe that any old or foreign coin might be worth a significant amount of money, when in reality the vast majority of modern circulation coins have little to no premium value unless they possess unique characteristics such as minting errors, for example, double strikes, off-center designs, or unusual die variations, limited mintage numbers, or historical significance tied to special events, none of which typically apply to standard issues like the 2010 French 20-cent coin. In countries outside the Eurozone, such as Pakistan, this coin may be viewed as a collectible item rather than a piece of usable currency, and while it may hold some interest for beginner collectors or individuals interested in foreign coins, its resale value remains limited unless it is part of a larger collection or has some distinctive feature that sets it apart from ordinary examples. Nevertheless, even a coin in poor condition can serve as an educational tool, helping new collectors understand the effects of circulation on metal currency, the importance of coin grading, and the various factors that influence value in the world of numismatics, which is a field that combines history, art, economics, and science in the study and collection of coins. The reverse side of the coin, which is standardized across all Eurozone countries, symbolizes unity and cooperation among European nations, featuring a map of Europe and the denomination, and although this design is consistent, it too can become worn and less distinct over time, especially in coins that have been heavily circulated, further emphasizing the role of condition in determining both aesthetic and market value. Despite this wear, the coin remains fully functional as currency within the Eurozone, demonstrating the durability and practicality of its design, as it continues to circulate and facilitate transactions even after years of use. In conclusion, the 20 euro cent 2010 RF coin from France in bad condition is a common and widely circulated piece of modern currency that holds minimal monetary value but retains significant cultural and educational importance, representing the ideals of the French Republic, the unity of the Eurozone, and the everyday realities of how money is used and worn over time. And while it may not be a rare or valuable collectible in financial terms, it still offers insight into the design, production, and life cycle of modern coins, making it a meaningful object for those who take the time to study and appreciate it beyond its face value. Please like and subscribe to my channel.